everybody. Today we're going to talk about the listening module from the Ielts examination. I'm Harleen and I'm from Lark Immigration. So let's get started. This is how your sample answer sheet for listening looks like. As per the latest announcement by IDP, listening is the last module in the Ielts exam. Question paper and answer sheet are different as shown in the image, which is the answer sheet. Basically, once candidates have finished writing their answers in the question sheet, while listening to the audio, they will need to transfer the answers to this answer sheet in extra 10 minutes in block letters in capitals, that is. Structure. There are a total number of 40 questions, and these questions are divided into 4 sections. Each section has 10 questions. The difficulty level always increases in ascending order. The section 1 is comparatively easy than section 2. Same goes for section 3, and it reaches the highest point at section 4. You'll have to listen to 30 minutes of audio and answer the questions while listening to the audio in your question sheet and transfer your answers in the answer sheet. You'll get extra 10 minutes. Do pay attention that audio will only be played once. Why are there sections in the listening test? To test your listening in various contexts, in each section there will be different kind of conversations with a different accent and various difficulty levels. Henceforth, understanding the section is essential, as by doing so you will get an insight into which kind of conversation you are going to listen to. In the next slide, we learn about different types of questions in various sections and different types. Section 1. In the first section, most of the times, form completion or multiple choice questions come. In this type of question, you listen to a conversation between two people, mostly on call, and answer questions accordingly. Predict your answers so that while listening, your focus will be on picking the predicted word as your answer from the conversation. Section 2. The type of questions which are asked in Section 2 are as follows: MCQs, matchings, summary completion, table completion, process completion, and diagram labeling. The difficulty level is moderate, and mostly you'll listen to a monologue, a single person speaking about something related to social context. For example, person talking about benefits of the park. Section 3. In this section, you will face questions related to conversations going on among two or more people, like the professor giving guidance to students regarding assignments, projects, etc. It mostly comprises of matchings and long MCQs, for which you must pay more attention to voice recognition. Section 4. In this section, you will listen to a monologue again, based on which you have to complete the summary in 1 or 2 words only. All 10 questions will be answered in one go without any break in the audio. Question types: form completion, table completion, process completion, diagram labeling, map labeling, summary completion, multiple choice questions, matchings, short answer questions. Form completion. Basic information of a person is asked. For example, name, address, phone number, PIN code. Important tip: pay attention to the spellings and numbers and be ready for the contradictions which they do often by rectifying themselves. Table completion. Information regarding some events or sales of goods. Aspirants are supposed to answer the missing information in the table by guessing the answer from the information given. Important tip: Go through the subheadings given on top of columns and rows. Process completion. All questions follow a flowchart sequence of events. It is important to read the given steps in order to focus on the missing steps while listening to the audio. Important tip: pay attention to the direction of arrows. Diagram labeling: pay attention to the keywords in the diagram. Locate the question numbers. Be ready for the words to be paraphrased in the diagram. Important tip: follow the logical order of the diagram given. Map labeling: read the instructions carefully. Look at the map to get an idea of what you will hear by marking the directions: north, south, east, west. Listen to the starting point first, as the right-left instructions would initiate from where there only, and note down the answers as you hear them. Take a guess for any answers that you did not hear. Important tip: drag your pencil to the locations mentioned in listening so that you will not skip any questions. Summary completion: find the type of word that you need to use, whether noun, adjective, verb, adverb, etc. Try to predict the possible words, synonyms, and paraphrases. Pay attention to the word limits. Important tip: investigate the instructions carefully. Multiple choice questions: read through the answer options, highlight similar options so you don't get confused. Don't think the first answer you listen is the correct one. Keep listening. You can write on your question paper, so use ticks and crosses for the right and wrong answers. Important tip: pay focus to distractor words like no, never, always, only, mainly, etc. Matchings: in these types of questions, you are supposed to match the questions given in the options, like matching sentences with the speakers or matching the information related to places or courses. It is very important to read the options and be ready to hear rephrased options while listening to the audio. Important tip: there are always more options than questions, so you need not use all. Short answer questions: in these, answers are only for one or two words. Predict the answers before audio starts to get the correct word from listening audio. Guess whether the demand of the question is what, when, where, why, who, which, whom, whose, how, etc. Important tip: without prediction, the answer could be wrong, so must predict your answer before the audio starts. Pay attention to time. When you are supposed to mention the time for any of your answers, be prepared. They will use a quarter to, quarter past, and half past. Now what does this mean? Past is used for the time which is gone, like 5 past 10 means 10:05. Quarter past 10 means 10:15. Half past 10 means 10:30. 2 is used for the time which is still left, like 20 to 11 means 10:40. Quarter to 11 means 10:45. 5 to 11 means 10:55. Key to scoring good bands: must pre-read all your questions and mark the keywords before the beginning of the audio, as if you have skipped any of your answers. So through the keywords you can check whether the speaker is saying what the speaker is saying and about which question. Focus on SES very carefully, otherwise your answer will be wrong. If the unit is already mentioned in the question, like for dollars or pounds, you need not repeat it on your answer sheet, so this will also deduct your bands. $50 or $50, both are correct. Answer as per the instructions only. If it is mentioned that you can write one word only, so follow it. If it's about one word and or a number, it means you can write one word plus one number or one word. The date could be either 25 June or 25th June. Both are acceptable. Transfer all your answers carefully by cross-checking the spellings. That's all for today. Thank you for joining us, and please like and subscribe. Bye bye.